Emptied and trashed. These are what stores are becoming as shoppers push each other out of the way, grabbing food and supplies, only thinking of just themselves. In this presentation, I'll be complaining about these selfish actions and how they are affecting the masses. First, I'll complain about the initial reaction towards Corona. Secondly, I will share about how unnecessary it is to be ransacking grocery stores for food and especially toilet paper. Finally, I'll complain about how much money and food people are wasting because of the lockdown scare. So, as news of COVID-19, along with the Bay Area lockdown taking place as we speak, people are more terrified of what is to come. People all over the Bay have thought of Corona as just another media scare until it had reached outdoors. Little by little, what had become just another sickness across the sea had become something much more serious, as cases of the coronavirus have been seen in neighboring cities and in many of the airports. As stated by Santa Clara County, the infection rates in the 6 most populous counties in the Bay Area and the city of Berkeley suggest that the situation is critical and will worsen quickly, especially without rigorous intervention. Really, until the government had taken action and decided to put in the stay-at-home lockdown, many people have been taking the corona lightly, and since that lockdown had been taking place, many people are in a panic and going to many stores. And in no way am I belittling the current situation that we are in, nor am I belittling people that have been going out to stores and buying in bulk for their families. I'm simply arguing the point that people were unprepared to what had become the lockdown, and in turn have been buying in bulk at a wasteful cost. So as many panic shoppers have made lines outdoors of grocery stores, shoving as much food, cleaners, and especially toilet paper into their carts, stores have now been sold out of the many necessities that the government stated that were necessary for many people. In turn, when customers were buying 10 times the amount they would necessarily need, they left many others without a clue of what to do to get these products. Many had to reach out to other cities, other grocery stores to see if they were even open or even selling those items, and if not, had to go as far as to buy them off of other people that were reselling products such as masks, hand sanitizers, and masks and other foods. Other necessities have gone missing, and even as far as people stealing items, which I experienced firsthand as I work at Home Depot, that we had a lot of runouts as people were grabbing as many masks and toilet paper especially, and just running out the door without even paying, as they were so scarce and they didn't even know if they could afford all this toilet paper. And finally, I will be talking about how all this buying in bulk is very wasteful and will ultimately be thrown away or be so overstocked in stores where it's not even necessary. Many of these customers, in a panic, going to grocery stores are buying foods that won't necessarily be preservable in this amount of time in the month that we are in a lockdown, and will be thrown away within maybe a week or even a couple days. Ultimately, it's very wasteful, and since California is one of the leading states to be most wasteful, this will only bring up or increase how much waste is going down the drain. Especially, it angers me that since people are not thinking about others, all this food could have helped other families in getting food and not getting exposure to corona by having to leave their house every day to be in search of foods to feed their families and items in which that would clean themselves of it when coming in contact with people. In conclusion, customers and people in the Bay Area need to be more cautious and be more planned in buying items to where they're not just leaving little to nothing